Hey everyone. I recently did a video and shared a reading from the Book of Awakening, and that one was on being kind. And there's actually a part 2 to being kind, and I thought today I would read part 2 and share that with you, and also share my thoughts and comments that come from reading and sharing that with you. And yeah, it really is a powerful second piece. And as I said before in my last video, it's wonderful to be able to be in response and to share this with you and respond. And my hope is that after hearing this reading that you will also respond and share your thoughts and comments and how this reading might impact you. And then I can certainly respond to those as well. So I'll begin with the reading. The first part of the reading, when I read it the first time, I found it a little bit hard to take in. So I'm actually going to read the first paragraph twice, because there's a story within the story. And hopefully that helps you to understand it as it did for myself to read it twice. So I'll just begin with the reading. So the reading is called Being Kind, and this is part 2. There's a quote from Mwalimu Amara: "We love what we attend." And so here's the first paragraph, which is a story which I'll read twice. There were 2 brothers who never got along. One was forever ambushing everything in his path, looking for the next treasure, while the first was still in his hand. He swaggered his shield and cursed everything he held. The other brother wandered in the open with very little protection, attending whatever he came upon. He would linger with every leaf and twig and broken stone. He blessed everything he held. There were 2 brothers, just repeating, so there were 2 brothers who never got along. One was forever ambushing everything in his path, looking for the next treasure, while the first was still in his hand. He swaggered his shield and cursed everything he held. The other brother wandered in the open with very little protection, attending whatever he came upon. He would linger with every leaf and twig and broken stone. He blessed everything he held. This little story suggests that when we dare to move past hiding, a deeper law arises. When we bear our inwardness fully, exposing our strength and frailties alike, we discover a kinship in all living things, and from this kinship is a kindness moves through us and between us. The mystery is that being authentic is the only thing that reveals to us our kinship with life. In this way, we can unfold the opposite of Blake's truth and say, there is no greater act than putting yourself before another. Not before another as in coming first, but rather in opening yourself before another, exposing your essence before another. Only in being this authentic can real kinship be known and real kindness released. It is why we are moved, even if we won't admit it, when strangers let down and show themselves. It is why we stop to help the wounded and the real. When we put ourselves fully before another, it makes love possible, the way the stubborn land goes soft before the sea. Whew. I like that. So really what that makes me think of is, from a personal perspective, it is the experience that I've had being in groups and revealing myself to others in groups. And I think even more importantly, the experience that I've had facilitating groups. And I can't even really count. I think I've spent like thousands of hours in group or facilitating group and sitting with others. And the real benefit of being in a group is being able to see yourself through others providing a reflection of you, and seeing our aspects that we can't really see ourselves accurately, which is challenging when we're trying to do our own personal work. And so the gift of being in community and being in a group and seeing other people open up and share themselves is a way to see a reflection of our inner aspects and where we might need to be doing some work and some growth. And being a facilitator, I can't even put into words the beauty and the magic that I witness when others share openly and honestly, and the extent to which they share when they feel the safety and the space to be able to do that. And this is something that has been known for a long time by many Aboriginal practices. They know to sit in circle. They know how to sit in circle. They know the power of sitting in circle. And this is something that is integral to their culture. And so there's a connection with spirit that happens when we sit in circle, and something that transcends, the mind, and we get to sort of feel and see and experience others. And what happens is we end up feeling a stronger sense of connection with not only ourselves, but with others. So really all of that was inspired by that little piece that I read, and I'm really curious to hear what that inspired with you. And it could be as simple as having a conversation with someone at the coffee shop and getting to know them better and going beyond just that transaction. Or it might be someone that you talk to sitting on the bus, and it might be something completely different that I couldn't anticipate. So would love to hear your examples that relate to this reading and what it stirred within you. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and excited to share with you.